Hi, YouTube. How are you doing? I'm doing okay. I'm going to talk about whether it's a narcissist or it could be borderline psychopath, people with mental, emotionally unbalanced people, and how they will emulate another person, say, like your good points that they didn't have when you met them, but they adapted and took on into the world, which really wouldn't be a bad thing if they weren't so cold. And that's what my point is today is I'm never going to be cold like that. Not entirely, but they have taught me a coldness within my heart that I didn't want there. And that brings another layer on the coldness that they gave me is the hatred for what they did. And they're like, well, don't hate the sinner, hate the sin. No, I'm hating these people. They're motherfuckers. They do shit to people and could care less. I mean, it's semantics, it's words, whatever words we want to use for the same feeling I'm feeling that they put there. That's what I'm talking about today. So just a minute. Oh boy, what a bunch of bastards, right? Whether they're female or male, you know what I'm talking about too. You know, they're bastards. I'm a bastard. Dead, I guess. So, anyway, illegitimate. I'll tell you what's illegitimate is cold-hearted people pretending like you owe them some kind of closure when you tell them where to get off, you know? It's like, nah, I don't owe you anything. The minute these people decide to cross the line, um, uh, taking delight in another person's pain, that's it. And there's people in my life, I think, that they never thought that they would even lose me because I was always there for them. But um, that gets not just gets hard to do, but it gets old. I had a really great reminder last night why I'm not getting another animal. Just the nonsense that I wouldn't even raise a dog around. But I had been shopping for a dog this last week. I had found a German police dog puppy named Max that I was going to invest in as a companion. And because they don't live as long as smaller dogs, my last dog was little and they usually, typically, 12 to 15 years. And I figure, well, and if I trained it well enough, it would be obedient enough with commands where even if something did happen to me, it would be a good enough dog where somebody would want that, you know. Um, no, fucking way, not happening. I had a good reminder and I'm so thankful for it. It's like, no, um, not gonna do it. Oh, I wanted to. What a beautiful dog. He's just huge for 11 weeks old. Just beautiful, but I'm not doing it. No. So there goes that. But I'm really thankful in a weird way because the last dog that I had, and I've never had, I mean, I loved her, but just the combination of somebody telling her different than what I was commanding her to do made her the dumbest dog I ever had. I mean, I like I say, I loved her, and there was some points of her like she'd crawl for me, and we'd do taekwondo together and stuff. But like I'd spin, and then I'd go your turn, and she'd do it, you know. And so little cute things. I mean, little tricks, and she'd dance and little, but not like I've trained dogs before, like for hunting and guard dogs and no. So then that and I started thinking about it last night after something happened. It's like, whew, boy, I miss that one. I miss that, or I mean, I almost got entrapped with that one. So I'm still where I can get up and walk out of here and not have to worry about another living being. You know, no, I can't put another dog through what that little girl went through. So no fucking way. Excuse me. But yeah, no, I feel bad, but for not, for not doing it. And I mean, I don't know if I even need to answer the people that got this dog for sale. And yeah, I was interested in it, and they'll sell it. He's beautiful. So I looked at a few hundred dogs in my area. And I was thinking the two names I was thinking Bacchus or Maximus. And I just came across this Max. He was really a cool dog. Another dog that was two dogs that I was interested in, but decided not to go with the female versions were Lily and one called Bright. She was, she is rather the color of like the cigarette butt and the white and that's with blue eyes, really unique for a German police dog. And then they had some black ones and white ones, and I had a white one time. He saved my life. My house was on fire. My ex tried to kill my child, and I got out of there because my dog woke me up. True story. So his name was TC. So yeah, thank God for him. You know, after my house burned down, I ended up giving them to some kids, a family that lived out in the country because I had to move and where I was going, I couldn't take them with me. And that's part of what I'm feeling. A couple times I've had to do that in my life. I don't want to have to go through something like that again or put another animal through. But I had adopted him to begin with, so it wasn't like I was his one and only. And he was used to being around children, so he was happy, really happy. So no, I'm not gonna do it. I wish I could, but I can't. So yeah. But all these people that have didn't have a problem acting cold to me, and I heard a saying that I think it was a channel called Grim Grit, a Joker channel, and they had said, I think it was their channel. It could have been a different one, but something like, um, I bled for people that wouldn't even offer me a band-aid. What that just I'm like, whoa, isn't that the truth? I don't know if you've ever felt that, but I sure have. I know I only bled for them. I took care of them while I was bleeding for them, you know? So, mm, or because of them. And then they turn on me and then wonder why I just walked without explanation. Don't wonder. don't you don't even have to wonder about that, you know. Oh, for a friend of mine that might be concerned that other people are going to be saying or doing something to turn me away from a supposed friendship. I don't know how close I actually am with this person, but once I place my loyalty somewhere, that can't be faltered. You'll see what loyalty looks like. from me. I'll show you that. If somebody's worthy enough to step up, even if they've done something in the past, if you're strong enough to step up and level up with me like I do in my life, I'll never turn on you. If that's your personality and what you carry inside, I got your back, you know, and you'll find out how I do that. So, but if you're shady and you keep playing games and you think that there's no consequences for that, you're going to find out that there is. So, just a beautiful day here. I guess we got, it's 45 right now. I think we have near 60-degree weather coming up here this next few days. That'll be great. Just wonderful. Open. I mean, I usually have my window cracked anyway, like all night, no matter the temperature, usually, unless it's way sub-zero, then I'm like, well, but yeah, it can be snow on the ground and whatever. I still like the fresh air a little bit, you know. So, but yeah, just I don't know. Just reminded me. Do you know how farms are usually set up? A lot of people don't know this. Um, you'll put your animals on the north side of your property, typically, or like your garage or something, because in the summer when you have those areas uh, exposed to your open window, the fumes like from a garage where somebody puts it where they're not thinking when they build something, or a barn that's next to the house on the south or east side of the house, even the west, the fumes from that barn or garage are going to be coming into the house. Intelligent people, when they build, you're going to build in a colder climate, you're going to build those other structures on the north side of your property. In the wintertime, you're not getting the fumes at all. And in the summertime, the southern breezes, south, east, west, will push it north, and that's why you'll see farms set up with their outbuildings on the north side of their property, typically, if they're smart. But and you can tell how intelligent a person is by the layout of their property with their buildings. So, yeah, it does. It says a lot. I mean, I think it's important. I learned that when I was a kid, and my first chicken coop, it was on the south side of the property, and we moved it to the north. My dad and I literally moved it with the tractor on logs. It was a 12 by 12 building, and we rolled it on logs with the tractor and chains on it and whatever. That was fucking cool. Excuse me. Actually, even my barn at that place, we put it was a 20 by 30-foot barn we bought from somewhere else and had it moved onto the property. Just watching that barn come onto our land was pretty neat. You know, there goes that barn. Well, didn't it used to be down there? Some people said to me, like about 20 miles away from where we lived. And I'm like, yep, that's the one. It was really pretty. And then when we painted it and fixed it up and everything, it had the Dutch doors, like where the bottom or the top you could open. Um, just and the loft and everything, just beautiful. So and then so we painted it barn red, and I helped roof it. Now, that was the scariest roof I had ever been on. I had done some T-lock work on other roofs, like on houses, but that barn, being a little different shaped and stuff, that scared me. I wasn't scared going up or while I was up there. I was scared coming down on that one. It just was intimidating to me. Other things I'd be scared going up and not coming down, like a tower I climbed one time, so weird enough, you know. So, but I'm just thinking about the cold spots that other people put. They beat them into my heart. I didn't even want them there. It's something they did to me that I have hatred for them for doing that to me because it's something that was not there before they pounded on me and tried to make me like them, cold hearted or stupid. They liked me when I was stupid and docile and just would try and talk sense into them and try and console them and take time for them and take care of them. No, no more. I'm done being your personal counselor, your um caretaker, maid, whatever people think they want out of me. Just get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Not you, but those type of people. Just get away from me, you know, and stay away. Don't come back. In fact, I really want to move. I want to move so bad. I'm just screaming inside. So, and I don't know how I'm going to do it or what. I mean, I can make it so right now I could totally mess over Doug. No, I'm not that type of person, but right now I could leave him so destitute, just totally fuck him over. And he deserves it. Don't get me wrong, he does. But I'm still not going to do that. I don't think I will. I might. If I get pushed hard enough, I might really push back. But at this point, I'm not quite there. I don't want to go there. It's just like with people that have treated me poorly. I really didn't want to go there, you know, like battles I've been in, not sparring, not for fun. I'm talking actual attacks. I didn't want to go there with people, but they keep pushing the beast. That's what they're going to get. People think, oh, yeah, whatever. Yeah, yeah, it's not whatever. Believe me, they found that out too. I'm not whatever. I'm what's up. So, yeah. And the thing is, the amount of people going through things like this, there are only two types of people, period. There's people that will want control and use manipulation to get that. And there's other people that are straight up and don't operate like that. I think you can guess what one I am. you know, I bet if you're watching me, you're probably one of them too. Cheers. So if I know you're a loyal friend to me and your intentions aren't to harm me because every time I've extended myself, I don't get in return what I've extended. If I see that, even a glimmer of that, that's it. you know. But if you're not like that, you don't have to worry about anything you say or do, it's never going to um, make me do anything that's going to harm you, ever. In fact, I can help a lot of situations with people if they're open to that. So, how many times have you had like a group of friends and you had that one friend who really liked you, but the rest of the group didn't kind of like you? Um, if they'd rather be with that whole group and you're expendable because, say, if it were um, the values you hold or things that where you operate a lot different, like say if they're ones that get together and do each other's hair or nails or whatever, and you're not that type. I mean, like when I worked up at the casino and I was a dealer, I'd do my nails and some makeup, because I was for show basically, and then especially if I was like playing in high stakes, they wanted somebody nice to look at when they were losing their money, you know. So, but yeah, other than that, I really am not one for worrying about. I have to work with these hands. I can't worry about, all that. So, and I did stop not just wearing rings in my jewelry because of not wanting to be close to something that isn't worthy of that, but the control factor with that metal on your skin with the frequencies and stuff. And that's something I'd like to talk to Alman Hillman about. He studied microbiology, and I'd like to talk to him about the frequencies with them in those little microbes and different things that I have a great understanding about that people just ignore. And they've taken my work and plagiarized it. But I'm just supposed to sit back and not have any anger for these people that are using and manipulating me. Forget it. I'm at the point now where it's getting rather dangerous for you to be fucking with me. So anyway. I don't have to practice being mean. It's something in me that I actually love. If I go there, I'm loving it. I just don't want to go there. That part I don't love. I don't love the pull to go there. That's a dark force um, feeling that I could live without. But on this planet, you can't get by without being um, not heartless, but um, selective with your energy, you know. So, but I can act cold. It is just an act, but it's a persona they taught me that I'm going to gather and I'm going to use now because that's the way they operate. I don't have a choice being in that type of environment. You show me cold, I'm going to be cold. Show me loyalty, I'll show you loyalty. Show me shady, I may not show you shady, but I'm going to show you consequence for being shady. And I'll always get you. It's there. The deception, always has a consequence. And the reason I mentioned the microbiology is because people do not have a deep understanding of the microbes in our body and how they play a part in our behavior, how they are guided by the forces because they understand the mechanics of our biology better than most people. And that's how they can manipulate you from the inside out. And some of these people have a bit of a grasp on that. Not like they think they do, because the ones that are using it for the dark arts, it's going to come back and bite you. You can't ever, ever go against something that is good or make that distinction on your own and wield something against another person, even a love spell. Whatever you think you're doing isn't free. Whenever you wish somebody bad, people that go as far to say prayers to their whichever God they think they're serving for somebody's downfall. How the do you pray for another human's downfall and think that there's anything in there that you're not going to have a consequence for? You know, it doesn't work like that. The minute you're being stupid like that is the minute you've exposed yourself to those energies you're calling upon. And it's like the person that administers the poison always ends up drinking the poison that they set out for somebody else. And then they wonder why. And then they cry about it, you know? Yeah, boo hoo, mofos, you know? I'm going to have a hit of smoke. I'll talk to you for a little while here. Longer. Just a sec. My little oney. Actually traded it for a brass pipe I had. My older son gave me this oney, and it's with the cap with the smokeless part. I don't use that much, the cap. I don't, you know. But excuse me a moment. Yum. I got some old school smoke. This isn't that high zoot kick you back and put you on the couch where you can't even move type of stuff. This person we know asked what I wanted. The high zoot stuff for the mediocre. I have some of each, but um, I have more of the mediocre because then I can take a couple hits. I wanted something I can work on, you know, like get things done, not something that's gonna just zone me out. You know, I don't like that feeling anyway. You know, maybe in the evening, see, that's when I'll do that. And a lot of times I don't even smoke until later in the day anyway, but or like about now. But yeah, I'm not one to want to get up and just get high right away. I just don't. I don't like it. I want to feel the morning, you know. And that goes deep on a lot of levels too. Just that statement, feeling the morning. because our world is made from dead people. They resurrected, and now they're trying to control what they had no business putting their dirty little fingers into, and they're not doing so well with that. They keep fighting, they keep pretending they're ahead of the game, but they're not the one who created the game. They just thought they were. And that's the funniest part about it. I mean, it doesn't feel funny what we're all going through right now, but there is actual reasoning behind all the things we're going through. And if I can keep my focus on that and remember happier times that I've experienced, then I'm gonna be okay. Then I won't let myself fall into sorrows that are placed upon me by other people. It's like, you fucking retards are going to have to keep your sorrow, your low vibing, manipulative bullshit, gaslighting. Tried to fucking gaslight me last night. That was rich. I guess we could always say if somebody's like getting older that it could be dementia, but what would a narcissist do with dementia? Did I just give you some ideas? Oh, I could give myself some ideas and really go off the rails, you know? Ozzy Osbourne going off the rails on a crazy train. Good song. Yeah, I just wanted to make it clear that there's no do-overs when you trash somebody's heart, you know? Unless you've been there for the beginning and you've been attacked like I have and manipulated and things are clearing up and like old friends, if there was some kind of weird um, interference and we were able to come back together understanding the interference, that's different. But if people don't recognize the interference, then there's no going back. You can't mend a heart you ripped apart. That's not ever going to happen. It's like some stupid coming back and trying to hug me after I had gotten rid of it. Get the fuck away from me. Didn't the first time tell you that? You know? It's like, what do you think I'm going to do? There's no do-overs in that, you know? You couldn't pay me enough to do something like that over. There's not enough money on this planet to make me want to do over anything. Just pisses me off thinking about it. You might have seen me shaking. Yeah, my adrenaline. I almost felt like roaring there for a minute or screaming. If you could hear my soul scream right now, and I bet some of you can, you'd hear something deafening. Yeah, I just don't understand why people don't leave me alone. They don't even like me, but they want me. What the fuck is that? You know? I like to dance, I like to sing, I like to be happy, and I'm around these fucking dumplings that don't do anything unless it's self-serving. But I mean, fun? I don't know. I don't know. I can't describe it. I mean, like with Doug, he builds cars and whatever, that's his thing. He meets a lot of people doing that, and that gives him the exposure within society that he desires. And so I guess if that's what his fun is, question mark, my fun's a little bit different. I don't mind building a car. I've done that. I just don't make it's not my whole life. I like doing a lot of things, and that's not one of my favorite things. I mean, I have once because I wanted to, and other times because I was either helping or I wanted to, or I was working in shops, couple, or I owned a shop, or out in this one, but not because it was my end all and be all of what I saw was fun in the world. I like to ski, I like to ice and roller skate and play frisbee, whatever, b-ball, anything besides stand around and talk about stupid with dumb motherfucking people. I'm so sick of it. The lack of joy in people's life, I guess, is what I'm the bottom line there. You know, you got two kinds of people too. You got kinds of people. Not like if music were playing, you can't have a conversation and listen to music. But when you're listening to music, and then you have this person who's always talking. Shut the fuck up. Just listen to a good song one time without talking. Even if you can't hear the words, just listen to it one time. But no, constant chatter for no reason. That type of thing. It's like just to hear themselves talk, I think. You know? They impress themselves. I'm trying to impress you, not myself. Seriously. I told you, I'm honest. Got a problem with that? I'll tell you anything about myself. Just ask. What would be the dumbest thing Barb's ever done? Let me think. Dumbest. Let me think. This will take a minute. This should be good. I'm just gonna dumbest thing I've ever done. Ever getting married. That's the dumbest thing I've ever did. Anytime I did it. Okay? I'm serious. Or even the desire to want to be married. That's the dumbest thing about me right there. There you have it. I mean, I've done some dumb things. I've done some terrible things. Do you want to know about them? You can ask. That'll be on a need to know basis depending on who you are if you need to know it. But yeah, I didn't think I was even going well, I was told I wasn't even supposed to have children because of abuse I had suffered. They told me I'd never have kids. So about 5 and some years after the father of my children and I had been together, I prayed for a son like its father. Oh, that might have been the dumbest thing right there. Whoa, that took dumb to another level. That one. And the second one. Yeah, that was pretty stupid. This world's got enough stupid people on it. I didn't need to add to it. In fact, the people I put on this planet have harmed other people that didn't deserve to be brutalized or hurt like that or robbed from or whatever they are doing out there. You know, say there's a reason for everything. I really can't figure the reason maybe the reason I had these people was to teach me to detach from people like that, no matter who they are. That could be the biggest lesson I've learned, you know, and have faith in myself and my strength and the goodness within me that they never valued. So, and I'm sure people that are like me will gravitate towards me. I'm not chasing nobody. And I hope that I can find people in my life that feel the same way, that value themselves that much, you know? Ones that don't have that mean streak in them that they enjoy on a full-time basis type of thing, you know? Like I said, if I have to be mean, I'm gonna have fun doing it. Absolutely. You know, I just don't want to go there. But I might. I'm not sure what the future holds right now today, but I can feel myself changing in ways that I haven't really felt before. A detachment. I'm not going to keep getting stabbed in the heart by the same people that I used to wipe their bottoms so they wouldn't get a rash, you know? Shit like that. It's like, nah, I'm not letting people rip my heart open and insert their fists or other parts of their bodies, you know? No way. Well, I'm going to get this uploaded. I just want to check in with people, let you know what was on my mind, and um, I got some plans for some shady people that think they're getting away with something or getting one over on me or going to set me up with something. You got something coming and you can try. It isn't going to be good for you. Um, and you will not um, diminish me or take my happiness out of me or sway me in any way. I've got my mindset on things that I'm doing in my life that I'm not letting anybody. And if you were here in front of me, you wouldn't even think about it. You'd be too afraid. But over the internet, you can even get a group of people. Go ahead and try me. You're going to find out it isn't going to be what you think it is. I've been in groups of masterminds that can't compete. So I'm going to have fun. I'm going to have fun doing it. It can be okay and it can be not okay. Either way is all right with me. Oh, do you know that song? Jesus is just all right with me. Just all right. Oh, that's hilarious, isn't it? Or Spirit in the Sky, it's where I'm gonna go when I die. They don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. But it's a good song. The thing with both those songs, they're really good songs, like the melody and the beat and everything. It's just that they're just whack, you know. So, well, everybody, I do appreciate you joining me. I hope your week is going well for you. Um, don't worry about things. If I tell you I got your back, I have your back. And if other people are coming up against you, or if you're in a group that is kind of not quite to your liking and you're not quite sure how to where to go next with it, I have some ideas, and well, I'm going to help you, and you don't even know you need help yet. So I got your back is what I'm saying. And this is for a couple people in particular, one man, one woman. I got your back, babies. I love you. I love you all. Thank you for joining me. Peace and love from Pine City, Minnesota, USA. Talk to you soon.